Female bodybuilding has always sparked debate. Plenty of people still can't make up their minds about women getting muscular and visibly strong. Whether it stems from insecurity or a dated idea of beauty and femininity, this mindset hasn't gone away. Ask someone to describe a fashion show, and they'll likely picture beautiful girls walking down a ramp. Ask them about a bodybuilding show, and chances are they'll talk about bulky men flexing in tiny posing trunks. But these 15 amazing women changed the picture with extraordinary transformations. So, let's start this countdown with Number 15. Jodie Marwart. This Australian financial advisor dropped over 111 pounds and almost a full decade from her appearance. With a clean diet and intense daily workouts, she pulled off a transformation that stunned everyone around her. Being a mother and turning 40 didn't stop her from losing 231.9 pounds and sculpting a defined, powerful body. But what pushed her toward this drastic change? A medical warning. Jodie found out she was teetering on the edge of type 2 diabetes. That was the trigger. She switched her lifestyle completely, and now she's more determined than ever to dominate every bodybuilding competition she enters. Her drive, her training routine, and her focus brought results that photos alone can't capture. Jodie didn't just shed weight, she rebuilt her entire frame, one training session at a time. She's not here to impress, she's here to compete. And at this point, there's no doubt she's earned her spot on any stage she chooses. Number 14. Eleonora Doberina. Okay, guys, now let's talk about Eleonora Doberina, a physique that looks sculpted by hands, literally. But this wasn't always the case. After having her first child, she often found comfort in food, polishing off entire chocolate cakes whenever she had the chance. Her weight shot up to 227 pounds. Fast forward to now, Eleonora's totally unrecognizable. Her body fat percentage dropped to just 8%, and she's publicly stated her goal is to hit 0. Well, Tess, 0. Experts argue that a healthy body fat level for women should be around 25% to maintain proper physiological balance. But Eleonora doesn't play by average doctor rules. Her transformation is one of extremes, physically jaw-dropping, but also controversial. Critics question whether she's gone too far. Eleonora says otherwise. For her, this is the result of discipline, not obsession. She's not chasing trends, she's chasing perfection by her own definition, and every shredded line on her body proves she's pretty damn serious. Whether that's too far or not, that's her call. Number 13. Remily. Well, this is a great story. Liz was bullied in school and had a history of bad eating habits, eventually weighing over 350 pounds. But in 2010, she underwent bariatric surgery. Still, she quickly realized that surgery alone wasn't the fix. She began working out regularly and slowly noticed progress. That's when she decided to go all in, committing herself fully to fitness and entering bodybuilding competitions. What started as a personal mission to change became a complete transformation. Not only did Liz reshape her fat body, but she also stepped on stage and took first place at a women's bodybuilding competition. That win wasn't luck. It was the result of relentless training and months of discipline. From struggling with weight and criticism to proudly flexing on stage, Liz's journey speaks for itself. Her transformation wasn't just physical, it was mental, emotional, and personal. Every rep built her confidence, every set pushed her further, and eventually, those hard-earned muscles turned into a champion's physique. Number 12. Amber J. Callahan. Amber Callahan went from struggling with anorexia to becoming one of the fitness industry's most muscular and hot names. For years, she lived under the weight of depression and barely tipped the scales at 79 pounds. Everything changed when she found bodybuilding. With the help of a personal trainer, she dove into strength training and never looked back. Today, Amber is an IFBB Bikini Pro, a certified master personal trainer, and one of Philadelphia's most sought-after fitness models. Her transformation wasn't driven by vanity, it was survival. She turned a near-fatal weakness into unmatched strength, proving that bodybuilding can be far more than just aesthetics. Her career now centers around helping others reshape their lives, mentally and physically. From barely surviving to absolutely thriving, Amber carved out every muscle with intent. Her body tells a story of recovery, grit, and ownership. She didn't just add size, she added purpose. Now every move she makes in the gym comes from experience. Number 11. Rachel Hefner. This beautiful and most gorgeous woman from Indianapolis weighed nearly 300 pounds at one point. Today, she's a championship-winning bodybuilder. Her journey didn't start with dreams of trophies. It started on a treadmill. She slowly adjusted her eating habits and trained daily. When the weight started coming off, Rachel didn't stop. She kept going until fitness became part of her identity. At 27, she stepped into her first competition and cleaned house. She took 5 first-place wins at the 2018 NPC Indiana State Championship, including the Women's Open Physique overall title. She also walked away with the state title in the Indiana Championship bodybuilding contest. Her path wasn't glamorous or easy. It was made of daily choices, painful workouts, and staying focused when no one was watching. Rachel didn't just change her body, she rebuilt her life. Each rep, each meal, each morning was part of the same story, one where the girl who weighed 300 pounds became the woman dominating the stage. Simple as that. Number 10. Cindy Landalt. Hold on, how did a former ultra-thin model become an Amazonian powerhouse? Well, meet Cindy Landalt, a Swiss bodybuilding machine who's been deadlifting 150 pounds and bench pressing 100 for over 20 years. The proof is in the size of her legs. Each thigh measures a staggering 24.8 inches around. Cindy isn't just a personal trainer, she's a full-blown muscle icon. She's built her physique with consistency, and now she proudly shows it off in front of the camera. No hesitation, no filters, just raw, sculpted power. Cindy owns every inch of her look and isn't afraid to flex it. She flipped the script on what people expect from fitness models, carving out her identity through training and results. Whether she's lifting in the gym or posing for a shoot, Cindy radiates control, power, and total dedication. This isn't a side hobby for her. It's decades of commitment built muscle by muscle, and she's still going strong and beautiful. Number 9. Anmarie Williamson. Anmarie Williamson's story begins with too much alcohol, too many calories, and too little movement. She was tired, mentally, physically, emotionally. That's when everything changed. She dropped the wine glass and picked up weights, starting with small sets and slowly building up. Now she's deadlifting 330 pounds and pushing leg presses at 661 pounds. That's heavier than 2 full-grown pandas. Anmarie's body reshaped itself with every rep, but her discipline carried her further than any machine could. Today, she's waiting on surgery to remove the excess skin that came with her massive weight loss. But once that's done, she's stepping into bodybuilding competitions like she belongs there, because she does. Her story isn't about quick fixes or viral motivation. It's about persistence, discomfort, and raw commitment. Anmarie didn't just get in shape, she took her life back. Every weight she lifts is proof of that. The old habits are gone. What's left now is power, and she's not slowing down. Number 8. Raiwan Toha. Raiwan Toha's transformation is more than extreme. It's tactical. Not just because of how drastically her body changed, but because of the sheer control behind it. Raiwan didn't just hit the gym casually. She assembled a 4-person training team and follows a brutally strict regimen where every calorie is tracked and the only seasoning allowed is salt. Even her water intake is carefully managed for perfect muscle definition during shows. That's not casual. That's precision. Her dedication paid off when she won the female pro overall title at the 2022 Pure Elite UK Champions event. And she's not done. Raiwan made it clear, this isn't a phase. This is her standard now. Her approach leaves no room for shortcuts. The commitment is visible in every muscle, every pose, and every detail of her prep. She doesn't care about fame. She's focused on results. That discipline, that sharp routine, that's what put her on top, and it's what's keeping her there. As a wise man once said, beautiful ladies should be big, like Toha. Number 7. Rachel Loftess. This cute and dedicated police officer was serious about getting stronger, and she didn't stop until the results matched the effort she dreamed of. During her teens, Rachel was severely underweight and suffered from eating disorders, consuming as few as 500 calories a day. Her entire relationship with food and health had to be rebuilt. When she committed to changing that, the transformation was full throttle. She put on muscle, trained hard, and reshaped her body with clear intent. Her current physique doesn't just speak strength, it commands attention. Rachel's muscular frame now backs her presence on the job, helping her handle high-pressure situations and stand firm in dangerous moments. Now she's training even harder, aiming to qualify for the Miss Olympia competition. This is no gimmick. Rachel's change didn't come from motivation, it came from discipline. Her teenage struggles didn't disappear. They were replaced with muscle, resilience, and real fire. That's what built the woman she is today. Number 6. Bahar Nabieva. Known globally as Miss Iron Bum, Bahar Nabieva is a fitness model from Azerbaijan who turned ridicule into recognition. In her teenage years, Bahar was thin and deeply insecure about her legs. That constant shame took a toll on her mentally. She started training at a local gym, and everything shifted fast. Her legs grew, her confidence rose, and her presence became impossible to ignore. Bahar's transformation, however, stirred up major controversy. Her extreme proportions and deep voice led to accusations of steroid use. In 2016, she added more fuel to the fire by uploading a nude video, though she stated she covered all private areas and had no regrets. Bahar isn't shy about the chaos around her name. She doesn't try to fit into polite molds. She owns who she is. And that body? It's her brand, her armor, and her rebellion. What started as pain turned into power. This beautiful lady made sure of that, on her terms. Number 5. Yeonwoo Ji. Yeon Ji, known as the Asian Muscle Girl, made history as the first Korean woman to win an IFBB Pro card. She's not just lifting weights, she's lifting the standards. From just 105.8 pounds, Yeon turned herself into a bodybuilding powerhouse with arms, abs, and legs that rival any athlete in the game. She trains 4 times a week and fuels her body with over 2,800 calories per day to keep up with her intense routine. And it's paying off. Yeon's won titles like first place at the Memorial Day Muscle Beach International Classic and the Arnold Classic Europe Women's Physique Division. She's not just winning medals, she's gaining recognition across TV, YouTube, and TikTok. While others rely on trends or tricks, Yeon built her reputation the hard way, with iron, sweat, and serious discipline. Her transformation didn't just reshape her body, it launched a legacy. Yeon didn't wait for a path to open. She made one, and she swore that she doesn't use any kind of steroids or injections to keep herself looking beautiful. Number 4. Molina Peron. Canadian lightweight bodybuilding champion Molina Peron once looked entirely different. She used to weigh over 250 pounds. The transformation she pulled off wasn't an overnight stunt. It came from pure consistency and control. Molina developed real discipline, built lean muscle, and restructured her entire lifestyle. She now eats 6 carefully planned meals a day and drinks up to 4 liters of water daily. Her methods aren't guesswork. They're calculated and refined. And the results? They speak louder than any medal. Molina proudly says that although she now spends more on quality food, she doesn't spend a cent on medications. Her health turned around with effort, not pills. The body she carries today wasn't shaped by shortcuts. It came from structure and serious commitment. Molina trains not just to compete, but to feel strong, focused, and grounded. Her transformation is proof that when you control your habits, you control your outcome. And she's doing exactly that, every single day without any break. Number 3. Shannon Courtney. This one's a little different. Look at Shannon Courtney's early photos. Thin arms, delicate build. Now compare that to the 16.5-inch biceps she sports today. Shannon is an IFBB pro who built serious muscle, but after her second pregnancy, things changed. She lost her muscle mass and put on weight. Still, she didn't let that define her. With intense training and determination, she rebuilt her body from scratch. Shannon isn't just a competitive bodybuilder, she's a certified firefighter and a respected personal trainer in California. Her transformation is more than just visible, it's functional. She went from losing her shape to regaining her strength and purpose. Every bit of muscle she earned came with effort. No shortcuts, no pity stories, just work. Her comeback proves that even after setbacks, you can carve your way back, stronger than before. If she offers personal training sessions, it's safe to say she knows exactly what it takes to build from zero. Number 2. Natasha Augay. You've likely seen Natasha Augay online. Thick legs, broad shoulders, and a tight waist. The most beautiful and fittest woman in the world. With over 1.4 million Instagram followers, she became known for her striking physique. But according to Natasha, she once looked like a cereal box, flat and shapeless. Her genetics helped, sure, but it was her consistency that transformed everything. Natasha trained 6 days a week with just one rest day. That's discipline. She shared her before and after photos directly on social media, silencing anyone who thought it was filters or flukes. She performs high-volume sets, up to 25 reps in just 4-minute circuits. That's not a quick flex. It's serious output. Her gains are earned, not hyped. Natasha doesn't compete for applause. Her body is her portfolio. She built it rep by rep, set by set, without shortcuts or gimmicks. And whether she's lifting, posting, or walking down the street, she carries that strength confidently. There are no slogans or sales pitches, just raw, visible results. Number 1. Natalyia Kuznetsova. Check out the insane biceps, triceps, and shredded abs on Russian bodybuilder Natalyia Kuznetsova. It's hard to believe they belong to the same person shown in the throwback photo she once shared on Instagram. Unrecognizable. Natalyia began lifting weights at 14 with one goal, to build muscle, and clearly she succeeded. Years of serious training and consistency helped her become one of the most recognized faces in female bodybuilding. Today, she proudly states her arms are just as big, if not bigger, than many of her male competitors. She's not just a professional athlete, she's a walking display of strength, endurance, and raw dedication. Her journey wasn't about fitting in, it was about building her own lane. Natalyia didn't chase mainstream standards, she set her own. Through competitions and constant training, she's reshaped how people view women in the sport. That transformation wasn't easy, but one look at her now proves just how far pure discipline can take you. What do you think about her? Do you love her or not? Well, let us know. And we hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you very soon.